my name is Myra and you're tuning in this channel called Just Myra. So easy to remember, right? So first of all, let me say thank you to Myra Murison for tagging me to answer some question on this Planty tag, Get to Know Me. This is a great way to let my new friends here get to know me too, because it's been a while since I did a Planty tag questionnaire, and this is not only for my Planty friends to get to know me. I think this is a great time for my other non-Planty friends to know me, because I have a lot of friends that are not really into plants, but they are very good supporters, so they're tuning in here with me to watch my plant contents, and other than that, my other contents. So yeah, if you are interested in doing get to know me question, please feel free to, copy and do the same thing. The question will be right below in the description. That will be nice to give your friends a chance to get to know you. So I will going to look down and answer some questions. So you probably see me looking down that way. So if you see me, because I'm reading some questions. Anyway, let me introduce to you myself. My name is Myra. I am a 43 years old plant addict. And I love plants. And I love sharing here in my YouTube, and also some other things that I enjoy sharing here. And I work in a healthcare provider, busy all the time. And also I am married, and my husband and me don't live together because it's a LDR, LMDR, I don't know. It's a long distance, LDMR, long distance marriage relationship. So yeah, I got that thing right. So yeah, we've been married not too long ago, and prior to my marriage, I have a child from my previous marriage, and she's a teen now. I will insert her lovely picture in here. Of course, I have to be proud because she's my only daughter, and she's doing awesome job with her schooling, and she is such a good girl. I have no problems with her, and I'm very proud of her, and I hope her to continue to be a good follower child and a good daughter of mine. It's not giving me a headache, and she's always there that I can count on. She pretty much in her age that I would say she's older to what she's acting right now. She's becoming my mother to me, because she always give me advice and tell me what to do and supporting me a lot. So I love her so much. So she's my only daughter, and her name is Lexi. So yeah. And what else I have to add? I have collected plants over 3 years now. Well, I've been collecting plants here and there way back before I started my YouTube. What I do before is like bring plants home and just let it set aside. I wasn't get too serious about collecting plants back then, because I was working 2 jobs. I start from 6:30 in the morning back then, get done at 3, and then I go on to my other job, start at 3 and get done at 11. So I really don't have time tending to my plants. And then over probably say 3 years, when I was told by my husband that I don't need to have another job, I just go from one job and come home and do what I want to do in my life. So pretty much that's what I do, because he doesn't like me working a lot of hours. So yeah, then when that started, it's because my daughter's always gone doing school, and she works, and then she do some friends. So I have no time to devoted my time during spare hours. So I decided getting into plants, and I find myself great in taking care of plants. So that's how my collection started. And what else? And then I started tuning on YouTube, and I see people sharing their plants collection, and then how my YouTube started. So yeah, that's all about me in the beginning. And since then, I am passionate about planting plants, collecting plants, and it's a great therapy for me, and I really enjoy it. So here's a serious question now. Let's move on. What hobbies do you have besides collecting plants? Hobbies. I'm not really good at playing music. I'm not really good at singing. I'm not really good about, well, I do arts and crafts, but I don't like doing arts and crafts right now because I live in an apartment, and I don't want to do things that in the long run I have to throw it away, because for me it's a waste of money. So I say I'm gonna get back in doing all my arts and crafts, painting, when we have our own place that I don't have to move around anymore, and I can store and showcase things that I love to do. So yeah. And what else? Do you have any dependents, pets, and children? Like I mentioned in the beginning, I have my daughter Lexi. She's 17 years old, and I love her so much, and she's a good girl. I have no pets right now because our bunny rabbit Twinkie just passed away, I would say last year. So we don't have any bunny rabbits. I've been meaning to get cats, but my husband is allergic to cats, so we decided no pets right now. But in the future, my husband promised me that I can take care and own a dog, a small dog. So I'm excited about that, and I've been asking that every day to my husband, that are you sure we're gonna get a dog? Are you sure we're gonna get a dog? So we are planning to get a dog. So it's a small dog. He doesn't want a big dog, but I prefer it to be like a medium-sized dog. But we'll see what we ended up having. Why plants? Why plants? Of course, I ended up doing plants because, like I said before, I have a spare time, and being worker as in healthcare, I have this thing that I always love taking care. Even though I'm outside the store, and if I see somebody that needing help, I feel like I want to jump in and help right away. So I feel like I have that in my mind and in my heart. So when I'm at home, I get so bored that I don't have anybody to take care because I'm by myself all the time a lot. So that's why I started taking care of plants. I bring home plants, and I find me useful other than just cleaning, dusting all the time my house or organizing my clothes. So I find that plants is my getaway for what is happening outside the world, and it's my therapy. I find myself waking up in the morning and tending to my plants. I forget the time. I even forget to eat. I forget all the stress that I had from my work and release that tension, and at the end of the day, I am feeling relieved, happy, everything is gone, and then I'm ready to work and move on for another day. So that's how it started, my plants. The origin, what is your plant origin story? I think I will insert it here. I think I started doing collection of succulents. I have a bunch of succulents that I started sharing in my YouTube, and share a few plants here and there, and some of them I didn't make it because back then I was just like, I thought, I'll be good at taking care of succulents, but it's not. But some of the plants that I own, I still have it. So I think from that time I was started, I learned from that mistake that not all the plants I can bring inside my house. I have to study and research them, so what plants are growing. So yeah, that's my plants origin story. So from that mistake I learned. Why did you start a YouTube channel about plants? I started YouTube channel about plants because I mainly got influenced by plant YouTubers. And it's not all about having a lot of subscribers, not about having too many friends, it's not about having get paid in YouTube. It's about some other people can't get out their house and can't do what we can because they are not able to function well. Some are like immovable, they're in wheelchair, they're having troubles with their hands, so they cannot hold on to things that we can hold on, but they have eyesight, perfect eyesight and hearing that they can use. And for me, I believe that by seeing what we are sharing, especially plants, healthy plants, they are being helped with that, and it's like a therapy for them watching different kinds of stuff in YouTube. Like if we share beautiful plants, nice color outdoor, happy thoughts and stuff, I think it brings out good feelings to them. They may not able to work their hands, they may not able to step outdoor, but having to see things that enjoyable in YouTube, I think makes them happy. That's how I started my plants collection too, because I've heard a lot saying that, oh, I can't go out the door, I can't go shopping, I can't go do planting, I cannot lift this, I'm wheelchair. But by watching you share stuff in YouTube, I feel good. So that's how I started my plants collection. So if you are thinking about YouTube, don't think about getting paid. Think about how you make other people's lives complete by having to see the good things that you are sharing here in YouTube. So next is, what is your philosophy on buying plants? My philosophy about buying plants is, it doesn't have to be rare to make you happy. You can buy common plants and makes you happy. Common plants is the same concept. Plants is plants. I don't know why people get the idea that you are the best plant owners when you have rare plants. It's not all about that. You are a plant enthusiast if you have any type of plants that you can tend and make them happy. It doesn't have to be rare kinds of plants. So the price, I'm a cheap buyer. I don't want to buy expensive plants. I'm always like to buy cheaper price. So if I cannot afford the price, I set that aside and move on to the price that I know I can afford, and I don't really want to pay attention to, how expensive your plant is. I more pay attention to how happy your plants collection and how you manage to take care of them. That's all. What is your favorite about having or keeping plants? I feel like I'm having my own kids at home, because now that my daughter is big enough, old enough, and pretty soon she's gonna step outside and be by herself, tending to herself, being a college independent woman. So I always love to have more than one kids. I want to have at least 1, 2, 3 kids, but that didn't happen. So having plants in my house, I feel like I have kids that I can talk to, take care to, tend to, and it's like my quiet friends. So that's how I enjoy having plants indoors. What is your favorite plant genesis currently? Currently, right now, I love philodendrons and Hoyas. I collect here and there some of the Hoyas and philodendrons. I said to myself that once I get my 3 wishless philodendrons. I might stop collecting philodendrons and move on again to my Hoyas. And some other variegated plants that in my wish list. So once I get some of them, I know it's keep building up because I keep seeing a lot of pretty variegation of plants, but I am sticking to some that I really wanted to have in my collection. And once I get that, I probably think move on and stop collecting buying plants because I have a lot of plants now and it's kind of stressful and struggling to have so many plants. So yeah, philodendrons and Hoyas at this time. How good is your space or your location or your house for plants? My location, just because I live in an apartment, we don't own it, so it's like the windows are not set up for the way how I wanted it for my plants convenient or for my plant satisfaction. So my condition of lighting is not very good. I have to be creative, so you will see here and there that I added some lighting and put some holes everywhere. So that's gonna be a problem when I move out because I have to patch it out, all the holes that I created. So yeah, I put some light here and there, added some more some mirror to kind of like addition to the lighting. So yeah, it's not very good, but you gotta have to be creative in order to thrive your plants. How do your housemate respond to all your plants? Well, my daughter doesn't mind. She is being helpful. She loves it too. She's happy to see me happy. She's happy seeing me singing to my plants. So yeah, she don't mind. She just one day asked me a question, Mom, how much more plants do you have to bring? But that's all about it. It's not what she's saying. She's stopping me, but she was just like, Mom, you're crazy. That's all she asked me. She told me. But my husband doesn't live with me right now, but in the future, we will be going to live to each other. But as of now, he is planning to make sure I have my own planty room. So he said, so I could put all my plants in one room and I'll be happy. That's all he said to me. And what else? He don't care. My husband said as long as I'm happy, he's happy. Just want to make sure that one day all my plants are in one room. He said I could put plants here and there, but not gonna be in one file section of our house. He said he will make sure I have like a sunroom to get in the future. So I hope that will happen, and if God's will, I hope that is be given to us. So yeah, what are you looking forward to the most as a plant parent? As a plant parent, I'm looking forward as I have all my collection growing healthy. I'm looking forward to propagate them and share to my friends and who love plants too. Not about just selling, because I know myself that by selling plants, I'm not gonna be a millionaire in one day. But if I give away plants to my friends, I'll be deep inside millionaire, because I can make my friends happy because I shared plenty happiness to them. So yeah, I will propagate some more plants and share it for free. It's not about selling. If I were to probably sell it, it's something that it's not to make money. It's something that I can use the money to buy, supplies like soil, fertilizer. That's about it. But not to use it as my source of income. So yeah, that is my goal, or that's what I'm looking forward as a plant parents in the future. And right now, I'm happy to be able to share plenty happiness to some other plants. It's not about getting or receiving plants back. It's about having to give them plants that they've been wanting and expand their collection. So yeah, that's all I have, and I hope you enjoy this video, and I hope that by answering this question I am able to give you a chance to get to know me more. And if you like, please feel free to do the same thing. I am not sure if I will able to tag some other people to do it, because I'm pretty sure I'm late to this. But if you are interested in doing the tag, please do so. I will put the questionnaire down below, and this is a credits for Myra Murison. Thank you so much for doing or tagging me in this Planty tag question. Get to know me. I really appreciate your support and love in my journey here in YouTube, my plants collection, my plants growing, and other types of things that I'm sharing. So if you guys are not subscribed yet, please subscribe to Myra Murison. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you are all be notified whenever I uploaded videos. It's not always, but at least you will get updated when I upload video. So again, thank you so much for tuning in here, and I hope to see you again, and bye for now. Take care and be blessed. Bye.